Okay guys, we're going to start pulling in the blue rope that's attached to our net. Once we get the blue rope all the way in, we'll put it in the hold and then we'll start pulling the net in. We'll disconnect it from the net and start pulling the net. You can see it's kind of turning us around back towards the beach, and then it'll turn us all the way around because the net's behind us. Okay, here's the weight. So he'll disconnect that, put it in the hold, the rope hold on front, and then we'll start pulling the net in. Oh, was that a fish? Huh?
No.
No, I saw a flash of silver there. I need to do my part too, guys. You jump up here. Gotta walk back in the back and get the dip net. In case there is a fish that falls off, I'm the one to dip it. Okay. Okay, got the dip net here. So, if a fish falls out of the net down here next to the boat, then I catch it with the dip net. I get 10 points. I'm just joking. I don't get no points, but I might have an extra fish to eat. You know? Anyway, we'll just watch for them. In case one slips out of the net, we'll be able to just snatch it up real quick. We just move the net like this right into the water and catch the fish. Very, very quick, easy to do. Sometimes I miss them, sometimes I get them. But here we are. See, this is the land over here. We're heading back towards home, where the sunset is. And now we're fishing. Don't expect a lot of fish tonight. Kind of hoping to get some fish for foods. Enough to feed our families. Maybe 15, 20 fish is enough. If we're lucky, if these trollers haven't destroyed everything. Like this guy right over here that's getting his nets put on his boat. Here is probably about 20 meters deep, folks. It's about 60 feet deep. It's not too difficult to pull the nets from 20 meters. When you get deeper than 20 meters, it gets more difficult to pull the nets up, especially if you have current or anything going. Tonight's a really nice night, guys. Beautiful night. Okay. Yep, we're right on the corals, right where you wanted to be. Yeah, you know you're on the corals when you're catching coral. We cannot. No good. Bim Bim, you want to go trolling? I know what his answer is, guys. I know exactly what Bim Bim will tell you, because we talked about this many times.
maybe we need to build a troll. There's only one just for food.
Just for foods?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. We make the queen charm into a troller.
Yeah.
How much are the nets for that?
Maybe less than 10,000.
10,000 only?
Yeah, includes the rope.
Wow, how much? How about the weights and the rope, everything?
Everything less than 10,000.
Only 10,000?
Yeah.
Wow. I'll tell you what, let's push the queen charm out tomorrow then. We'll buy some nets. We'll throw it on it. We'll just go get some foods.
We have already one rope there. We need only to buy another one.
Yeah.
Yung mga tuwala nakarelevant, no?
Well. Hey, whatever feeds the family, you know. If they're going to allow the illegal trollers and zippers to keep stealing all the fish, if you can't beat them, join them, right?
Yeah.
Now, as soon as they hear Mr. White's got a troller, they'll be at my door, knocking on my door, you know, busting me. We just keep things legal. We don't want to get in no trouble. If I do it, I sure wouldn't post it on YouTube on a video, you know? Secrets give you power.
But the owner of your troll, my name, so that if there's a trouble, I will be the one to speak in the court.
Okay, so we'll change the name of the boat to King Roni. From Queen Charm to King Roni. And then we'll make it into a troll.
Only the owner.
Only the owner gets in trouble?
For permit, the owner is only.
Ah.
So that if there's a trouble, I will be the one to speak in the court.
How many fish do you think these guys are actually getting? You know, we're pulling our nets. There's nothing here. So how much fish do you think they're actually getting? A lot or little?
Sometimes there's a lot.
How about the crab? They catching crab too and shrimp?
Yeah, fish.
'Cause I know in Hangan, Pangaranan, those guys are always catching shrimp. Loads of shrimp, you know? It'd be nice to have a boat to go catch shrimp with. That'd be nice. We're going to have to talk about this. Maybe tomorrow we can talk about it and talk to Charm and see what we can do. But you know, you can fish them legally. You don't have to be inside this 15 kilometers of land or 10 kilometers of land, you know, like these guys are doing. We could actually take the boat and go out farther with a fish finder. We find the fish and then we catch them. We can always do that. You guys have seen all this net we got piled up here so far. Not one fish. And we're already going past San Antonio, getting ready to pass Quinanadutai. Wow. We got almost 2 sections of net in and not one little fish. You want to go Tagabak again?
What?
Go over to the Kawayan and try there for the sardines, the small fish? Tagabak? Whoa, that's a big coral. That went splash. You know, guys, when you catch coral, most of the time the coral we're catching is live. No fish. But the corals you catch that are live, just drop them back in the water. They'll go back down the bottom and they'll be fine. You know, it's these guys who drive across the corals with the heavy weights and everything and actually destroy the corals. You know, relocating corals by dragging them all over the ocean. Our net is static net, okay, guys? There's another coral right there. Our net is a static net. We drop it, it goes to the bottom, it sits there. Okay, it doesn't drag along the bottom. We don't pull it, we don't troll it. This net is stagnant. It sits on the bottom. If anything goes into it, that's what we catch. Okay? And that makes it legal and it makes it fair to the fish and the world. It's a fair way of fishing. That's why it's allowed, you know. And it's only 2 meters from the bottom up, you know. So it's not like you're out there dragging net that goes from the surface all the way to the bottom and 30 feet wide, and you're dragging it for kilometer after kilometer after kilometer, and then you pull it up using big winches. and everything that comes up, you put in a bucket, you keep it. That's craziness, you know? That's what these trollers do, and that's what the zippers do. And that's why they're not supposed to do it. They're breaking the laws of BFAR, the federal government laws. They're breaking everyone's law, yet they still do it. But I think our mayor is going to be cracking down on it. He's been talking a lot about it, how he's going to crack down on the illegal fishing. So hopefully it will come to an end. Hey!
Palad.
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 You know what that is, guys? That's a baby halibut. Hand it to me, Tim. You throw him back? This is... Okay. See this, guys? Baby halibut. We get some pretty decent ones here, but this is a baby one, guys. He's just a baby. I think we'll give him to Bim Bim for dinner tonight. He's not catching nothing else. There's no fish out here tonight, guys. That's a palad, like a plate, you know, palad. They call it palad. It's flat fish, 2 eyes on one side. And in the U.S., we know it as flounder, depending on where you live, or if you're up north in Alaska area. Some people call it halibut in San Diego and north. On the west coast, east coast, we call it flounder, and in a lot of the lakes. Okay, another fish coming. What's this one? What do you call this one? Sea perch?
Pilawan.
Looks like
Pilawan.
Pilawan?
Yeah.
Pilawan. Looks like a sea perch, huh? Got a lot of fins on him, you know? He's holding on with all his fins up into the net. Okay. All right. Here we go, guys. Got another one. Beautiful fish. Good eating. You know, you grill these or you cook them in sinigang. Delicious fish. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Dinner time. We have something to eat. You want that little flat fish or no? Ben? Big enough to eat. Oh, look at the corals here, guys. You talk about a good drop right along the edge of the corals. Those corals didn't move, but as we're pulling the net up, that's how they got caught. This is a nice, big, long finger coral, you know? So we throw it all back and can grow many more corals. Look at this. Don't you wish that was crab? Wow. Be nice if that was all crab there.
Crab. The troll.
Yeah. Crabs. I imagine they get quite a few crabs. And squid, when it's pusit season, many pusit on the trollers. They go troll through Hangan, many shrimp, Hangan, Pangaranan. But here where we live, we don't get so much shrimp out here. That's usually the other side where we go fishing sometimes. So anyways, I'm not seeing much coming in, guys. I'm going to pause my video here. Guys, we're not catching nothing, I'll tell you. See if it increases here in a little bit, but good thing I saved that one for Bim Bim there. Because that's all we got is 3 fish. One for Bim Bim, one for Papang, and one for Mamang. And Mike's going to go hungry tonight. That's why I'm eating a cracker right now, guys. I don't want to be hungry when I get home. Got a lot of lightning right over our head. You guys will see the flashes coming. But not catching a whole lot. Just a bunch of water. I'm just going to pan right over here to the right of me. You see the shoreline over there. You see the lights. Look at the lightning coming. Coming right over us. We might get a little wet tonight. But like I said earlier, it's not a big deal. We're dressed for it. We got a shorts, t-shirt, and look at that. Lightning everywhere. Oh! Turn my camera around, guys. Look at this. Whoa! Dinner for sure. Nice fish. Okay, we got 5 now. I get one now. Okay. Here come another one.